stay in here. This one's all fucked up, dude. I don't know, his like back is all fucked up. We took him to the vet and they just like don't know what's wrong.
Oh, it's getting old?
Yeah, they're brothers though. Come on. Yo, fool! Things are ape shit.
You should sit on this side of the sun. So yeah, this segment with you is just fucking. I was just trying to figure out. I made this segment up pretty much. Just wanted an excuse to come film it. I figured just kick around your hometown. It'd be cool to do with people. Like rep your city or fucking hometown heroes or something. I don't know.
I back that.
Tell me who you are and where we are.
My name is Chase Webb, and we are in Marietta, California, aka Egypt.
Tell them like this is where you grew up and where your parents are.
Yep. So Marietta is where I grew up. It's fucking pretty much the middle of nowhere. And I pretty much have no complaints. I live with my parents here and chilling. It's nice.
Tell them why you live with your parents. I mean, I'm sure you can afford a house, but you're on the road so much, no point.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, take that thing. I mean, I just live here because obvious reason, don't got to pay rent. And I travel a lot, so it's like, why pay for somewhere that I'm not gonna be at all the time? I mean, I'm going like month-long trips all the time, so it's like, bless my parents.
Keep looking that way. Usually I have Sierra here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had his baby, dude. He had his first baby.
He had a baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been doing all this shit with me.
Damn.
Talk about what your local park is here, and like where you grew up skating.
All right.
Maybe about some local spots that have been in your parts over there.
Yeah. Fucking. We have a skate park in town, but it's like closed down now, pretty much. There's like a pad nanny and just bullshit, pretty much. They have like a prison-style fence around it. We'll go hop the fence there sometimes and skate like before the pad nanny comes. We'll go check out where I grew up, like skating, like when I was a little kid. This is where I like pretty much became a teenager, as far as like just going to the skate park alone and stuff. So it's got a lot of like, brings back a lot of memories for me. But come hop the fence if you're ever in Marietta. Fucking fuck the city for taking this park away from us. Oh, we got a 16 stair right here, that JLA frontside 50-50 in Good and Evil. This thing's really good. It's knob now, but the set's amazing. Runway for days. Oh, this place is a prison, dude. Place used to be popping back in the day, dude. All the homies. Watch my homie get tased right here. This is the urban myth of why this park is closed. Homie like got tased by a cop because he wouldn't get out of the park without a helmet. and it tased him, and he just ripped the taser off and started running, dude. That's like the urban myth of why it's fucking closed, but nah, fuck that. They closed it for their own reasons, I feel like. Oh my God. First grind on this in probably 6 years or something. I used to skate that rail so much. Fucking, that was the thing I learned everything on. I fucking, like, dude, all my like tricks when I pop shove at 50 that thing, just a varial flip lip it. Kickflip back boards and shit. Could go over the back nowadays for the sake of it. PE. They got music nowadays, that's pretty sick. Oh, I'm going so slow. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that cool anymore. There's no friends here, but it's still here. They haven't buried it in yet, thank God. It's a little artifact now. Should we go to the other park where maybe some homies are? I think so.
Who's your crew? Who'd you grow up skating with mostly?
When I was younger, there was this skate park in town called the Ollie House, and it was like a 2-story indoor park, and I like grew up skating with the homie Andrew Durso. And Paul Flores. They like taught me how to skate, taught me how to kickflip, pretty much everything I know. And nowadays I just like film with my homie Nick out here that I like met like probably a couple years ago. There's no real solid skate scene out here. It's kind of people got jobs. Like all my homies that like grew up with skating like got jobs or like kids. So it's like I don't have a strong skate scene out here, but I try to make it work. And everything's pretty close. Like LA's an hour and a half, San Diego's an hour, Orange County's an hour. So I'm like kind of in the mix. Like it's not too bad living out here.
Are there any good spots in Marietta?
We have a few. A lot of people have actually been like hitting me up or like just coming out here on their own and like finding shit. But there's like nothing too major that sticks out. I feel like the only thing that like sticks out to me is the rail to rail that I always skate, the like 5 gap, 5 rail, and I actually was going to that park when I was like probably like 8 or 9, watching my sisters cheerlead at football games. So yeah, that one sticks out to me a lot.
When you found this thing, did you already know you could skate, or had you seen it forever and just like had thought about it as a kid?
I never thought about it when I was a little kid at all, but I don't know what made me like remember this thing, but I just was like, oh, maybe that's skatable. Because my homies right here, I used to live in the neighborhood, literally right there. Like you could see these houses right here. So like we always skated here and shit. And my homies used to cut from here to here out, and they would skate the 4 block. And then, dude, my homies back in the day, so fucking cooked that they did this, but they got a PVC fucking plastic, dude, and put it right here, and they fucking taped it. And my homie board slid, and this water fountain used to not be here, and he board slid it, rolled into the fence. Homie comes behind him and fucking board slide, and the PVC fucking snapped, dude. Literally snapped, and this fool fucking sacked the fuck out of this thing. And like, that to me, like back in the day, was just unreal that they were even taping that. And then yeah, I don't know what triggered me to like come back here and check this thing out. I think I just like was driving around one day looking for spots, and then I actually, the first one, I skated this one. I did the back 50 to feeble, and I did it on this one because you could dodge the water fountain, and it has good runway. And that one over there that I've skated and a couple other homies have skated, that one over there has better landing, and I think the dimensions may be a little bit better. But you have to make like a snowboard drop and ramp over there. It's insane. I always throw the drop-in ramp away when I get done skating it too, but I want to make one that like goes all the way back to the fence one day. So basically, yeah, this one's like the dimensions are just more pleasing. You don't got a water fountain right after either. It does have the dirt or the grass, but you do go through that. But yeah, you basically get like saw tables, and you like level it out. You can see like little holes in the ground like right here, like, and then you get like cinder blocks, and you kind of just like, I make mine more like of a drop-in ramp, so I think it maybe like comes to right here. But I think when Dakota skated it, he had his like all the way to back here, and it was just level. So it's like, imagine like that, but I make like a sketchy snowboard drop-in ramp when I do it. It's like this tall. It's good once you get used to it, but it's mad annoying. You got to adjust it so many times. And it's aluminum, so you got to skate this thing on like a cold day. Try to skate it one day, doing like a feeble trick, like feeble gap trick, and I was just sticking. I'd barely put a little wax on. I was slipping out. Fucking, yeah, this thing's a gem though, dude. This is like, there's not too many of these out there. Silas set it off too. Silas is the first person. His is the gnarliest one. Yeah, this thing's sick though. But yeah, that one would be so nice if the water fountain wasn't there.
What's been done on this thing?
The homie Rob Pace just did Smith to front board. That was like the most jack thing. He did it with the shittiest drop-in ramp right here too. Like literally went to like this leaf, dude, and he just like took one push. Like I don't even know how, and it was like all in level. And yeah, Smith front board. Dakota Servolt did frontside 50-50 to front blunt fakie. That was insane. And then I did back 50 to crook, back 50 to back Smith. Did a trick recently that I can't really say, you know, may not come out by the time this is out.
When's Real Street come out?
April 24th.
This will be out.
Oh, all right. Well,
you can even say like in my Real Street.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, so I did the back 50 to crook, back 50 to back Smith, and I just recently for my Real Street part did feeble grind to feeble grind. and that one was like harder too because this thing's aluminum, so feeble grind you're like all kingpin, and that was definitely a scary one. I'm probably most proud of that one for sure.
Any dream tricks?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not too good at crooks anymore, but I feel like in my heyday it was definitely a possibility. I wanted to do like crook and yank it to board slide on the next one. No one better come here and do that because fucking I'm gonna get there one day. Obviously it would be sick as fuck if you could do a backsmith to like back 50 or something. Anything, dude. Like imagine doing a blunt slide to backside 50-50 on this thing. It's possible. Like if you have that blunt, if you're Tanner Van Vark pretty much, you could blunt slide to backside 50-50 this thing. And that one would probably be safe because if you get in the back blunt weird, you could just jump off into the flats over there. Or fucking, dude.
Imagine all those kids that do the board side grabs now. Board side grab, board slide.
Dude, oh my God.
That'd be so fun.
I don't get how people do that. It would be super sick too, like if someone did like, it just probably would look sick fisheye, like front blunt or like something, and like pop out over like to the flat, you know, but it's kind of hard to do that when you gotta, this makes it so unique.
Sick. What about foods or bars or raging spots, whatever? There?
Fucking, I get hooked up by this brewery in town called 8-Bit. They opened up, I think, like probably 2 years ago now. And my homie was a chef there, and he kind of just introduced me to everyone. And so like I go there now all the time. Me and the homies will go there and they hook it up. They got really good beer, really good food, and all my homies work there too. So that's where I usually kick it. And then we have a bar called Joni's. My dad's been going there since I was probably like 1 year old. So it's pretty funny now that I'm like fucking old enough to go to the bar. I'm like, damn, my dad used to kick it right here, like where I'm at. So it's pretty cool. That's like a straight like dive bar, like cash only. Me and the homies go there and we get kind of hectic sometimes for sure. That's fun. That's a good time.
Sick. So yeah, you folks seem to have the hometown locked down. I mean, it is hometown.
Yep.
When you get a house, do you think you'll get a house right here near your parents?
100%. If
I won't go far, so.
Get the fuck down, dog.
You're crazy, dude. That's. I know.
He smells your dog for sure.
Sure.
But.
Dude, don't help me. No.
I didn't even know he does that, dude. Get down, fool. All right, you're going in, dude. You're cut. Yeah. If like time comes to like buy a crib or whatever, like if I were to rent a spot, I would definitely like move up towards like Long Beach or LA. But when the time comes to buy a house, I'm for sure gonna buy a house out here just because it's in the middle of everything. It's where I grew up. Like all my OG homies are out here, so it's like, I don't know. I gotta rep the town, you know. This is fucking my spot. Like I love Marietta as much as it's in the middle of nowhere.
Anything else that you want to like mention or talk about, you know?
Well, it's California, so it's like a lot of pro skaters came out of here, obviously. But like Johnny Layton grew up in Marietta, so I think that's pretty sick. Like I've always looked up to that dude when I was like younger, and you know Marietta does have fucking people have come out of here. It's pretty sick.
Who else are legends?
Paul Flores and Elsinore. That dude's a hometown legend for sure, hometown hero. I think Jaylay's the only one. Me and Jaylay. I think. I feel bad if I left anyone out. I don't think I did though.
Talk about like, because we talked about how you're on the road a lot. Talk about like, say like everywhere you went last year.
Okay. It's gonna be hard. All right. Last year, I was pretty much gone like all year. I went to London, Paris, Barcelona. Went back to Paris twice actually for a pizza trip too. And I went to Estonia last year. Fuck, dude, so many places that it's like even hard to list them all off. The first time I left the country too, first time I ever left the country is when I was 18. And since then, dude, just been nonstop going new places, South Africa, Dubai, you know where we've been. Me and you have traveled the world together already. It's crazy. I'm gonna be 24 next week, a week from today. I'm gonna turn 24, so it's been a wild ride for a fucking good while now.
Dude, and just give me something about like fucking, you know, you have an awesome time on the road, but like you love coming
Yeah.
back to your hometown.
Yeah, I love traveling. It's like great, but like especially when you go on like long trips for like a month or two, like it's crazy just coming back, like driving into town from like the airport. You're like, oh, it's so like mellow and like it goes back to just me. This is where I grew up, so it's like always gonna be home. And when I come back, I like get that like good feeling like I'm back home, you know. So fucking love this town, dude. Marietta. A lot of people talk shit on it just because they think it's so far, but you live in California, dude. Hour and a half drive that's how long it's gonna take you to get anywhere. So all it takes is an hour and a half to get to fucking Marietta. It's mellow.
Took me 3.5.
Yeah, fuck, you went 45 minutes. Shit's all foggy. You should have seen this shit before you even got here. I had like so many clothes everywhere. I was like, fuck, I gotta clean up a little bit. You see this graphic? Smoking pot, dude.
Have you, is this always been your room for?
Yeah, I mean, I think my dad, or like probably like 10 years ago, he probably had this house for 10 years, and yeah, this is always my spot. And then I moved to Orange County for a little bit, so yeah, I think he rented it out, and then I came back and took it back over. Dude, this young and already, you know. That one's always a classic. Termite. I was 7 right there. First rail I ever did. What kind of shoes are those, dude? That's crazy. That colorway is pretty sick. Gray with yellow laces. Fuck yeah, let's go lurk the town. I'll show you around. Let's get it. Let's go. I don't know what the fuck that FedEx thing was, but it was for me. Power steering's fucked.
What kind of car is this on?
This is an Acura TL. It's my sister's. She got a new whip, so she's lending me this because I had a Prius and I fucking blew the motor up. I was driving from Big Bear to LA to meet up with the homies to skate, and I guess there wasn't oil in him. I was young and dumb, I guess, I don't know, and I was like 5 minutes away from downtown LA, and this shit just sounded like pots and pans fell out of the cupboard, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? So I like pulled over, like in the sketchiest spot on the side of the freeway. Got it towed, and I fucking had the guy tow all the way back here, and I just Ubered to the spot, and I still skated that day. And ever since, just fucking was carless for a while. And my sister let me borrow this shit, so I've been cruising around in this for like the past year. I'm gonna get it, hopefully a new car soon though. You know that rail that Cole Wilson like nose grind nollie flip, like the kink rail? It was in his real street part, his like last trick. It's like right fucking there, like this road just opened right here. It's like 5 minutes right there. It's pretty dope. That spot's been fucking killed though. Nose grind nollie flip, come on.
Yeah, man.
That rail has never been skated. It's got like you would need a little curb ramp, but it's like one of those deals where you're gonna land half curb and like half street, and just you could get work. We are gonna take you to the other skate park. Fucking, it's in Elsinore. It's like probably 10 minutes away, and it's where I usually skate nowadays. There's 2 parks in Elsinore, but this one I like a little bit more. It's got like more of a variety. The other park's kind of bland, I feel like, but. Oh, dude, I'll show you this fucking, I did this trick here the other day. Some Bam Margera shit, just dropped in on this like roof and splatted on the ground. Pretty funny. Reverse loop. It was scary. I was fucking got the clip on my phone. It up. So random, but it's the hometown. I'm trying to film a lot out here with my homie Nick. Trying to like film like not like a whole part in Marietta, but I want to have as much as I can. When I was fucking a little kid, so I went to school right here. You'll see the school. I'd go right here into this donut shop before school, and I was fucking crossing this road, dude, and I went to go throw down on my board, and my like foot hit the wheel, and I just smacked the floor, like, dude, and there was like all these like, you know, cars, kids are getting dropped off to school and shit. I was so embarrassed, so funny, dude. Every time I see that intersection, I just like have flashbacks of me like just dying in the middle of the road. So funny. Yeah, that was my school though, right there. Middle school. Got in my first fight ever in this field right here. Yeah, this shit's like a prison though now, dude.
What's the cop situation at? Like, how are the cops?
I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I was like out more on my feet when I was a little kid with like, obviously I didn't have my license when I was like roaming around town back then. And I feel like it's more mellow now. Oh, I'm about to run a red light. Fuck it. Oh, I just made it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like see too many cops out here. There's no crime out here. Like the reason why my parents like moved out here is because the schools were really good, and I think they're still really good. They were like a good ranking, so like they probably laid off a bunch of cops, or they realized they don't need as many. Used to, like back in the day, I feel like I'd see a cop every block. Now it's like there's no crime here, dude.
You ever get tickets or get in trouble for hopping the fence here?
No, actually back in the day though, I skated there every day. My middle school's in the same exact like field, and back in the day I always wore a helmet when I skated there because the cops would come and everyone would run, and I was over that, so I was just little wearing a helmet. I didn't give a shit. And one day I got a ticket for no elbow pads or knee pads. is insane. Everyone dipped out of the park, and I was like, oh, sick, got the park to myself for a sec. And then cop was like, come here, man. I was like, little kid, probably had like chocolate all over my face or something like that little. And he sat me down, and he like called my mom. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give your son a ticket for no elbow pads or knee pads. My mom's like, are you serious? He skates there every day with a helmet, and you guys never hassle him. He's like, says right on the sign, you need elbow pads and knee pads. So whack. It was fucked, dude. I thought he broke his neck. I ran around the corner and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I thought he was fucked. Thought he was about to start seizing up or something. He de-scalped his hair too.
Took it like a champ.
Took it like a goddamn legend, dude.
Yeah, you saw that.
I was there for that, dude, and I literally almost started crying pretty much. I was so scarred. I'm like still scarred.
What happened?
We were at this rail in Albuquerque, and it's behind like a bar, so there was like bartenders out back smoking cigs and shit, and like we were scoping the rail out, and Jamie's like, you know, looking at it, he's like rolling up, and like he's the most confident fucking skater ever, and I could see like a little bit of hesitation, and first try like just stuck right at the top. It was like the rail had a knob at the top. Like he literally just fell from the top of a 20 rail and landed on his head, neck. It looked like he broke his neck, and he literally just ate it, dude. Just fucking chilled there for a sec, went and got Chick-fil-A and drove 11 hours home from Albuquerque. It was the craziest scenario. I was like tripping on him. And he was skating like 5 days later. Actually 5 days later, he went on a death wish trip to Florida, and he backsmithed this double kink rail after landing on his head. I don't know, that kid's a fucking mutant, dude. There's a fucking cougar bar in there. Actually tonight it's gonna be popping off. I don't go there too much, but if you're an older woman, it's called the Cove. Out here, there's like a little bit of traffic, but that's like when school's getting out and stuff. But other than that, like everything is 10, 15 minutes away. That's another reason why I like living out here is, ooh, some rocks. Just more mellow. Just don't gotta stress on traffic. Just get to where you're going, where you want to go, like pretty quick. If you're staying in town, sucks though when you're trying to film out here because there really isn't much to skate. But yeah, for meeting up with the homies at the park, you say you're gonna be there in 10 minutes, you know you're gonna be there in 10 minutes. You're not gonna like be 30 minutes late because some traffic.
So. That's. Yeah. Oh.
Smash PS1 is one or something like that.
I dabble, baby.
Yeah.
I dabble.
It's really short.
Is that it?
Did you dose me with acid or something, dude?
Dave B over here.
Shit out of my ass right now, dude. I don't know how I just did.
Fuck. Well.
Fuck a $200 sweater. We need to try and reach the niggas on the corner. But all we do is create drug dealers. Envy then creates murderers. Diamond rings, pretty hoes, that expensive things. Just watch which way your burners swing in this world of science. Pushing his dashes. The so-called righteous help fool the masses. But it's them that judge their own asses. Knowing what their task is, but still proceeding. Ask backwards who you need to ask me who the devil is. Some may call it showbiz. Artificially inseminated. White bitches have babies. Most black youth are incarcerated. In the ghetto, babies having babies. Most pregnancies are terminated. Warlocks keep their covenant. And the souls of the ignorant ones empower it. It's transparent. You see, understand as your parent. When America has beef, you jump off. Defend it, but you can still be a defendant. Ask my co-defendant. And we're both innocent.
Going on now?
We are about to get hungry and go eat at 8-Bit. Pulled pork mac and cheese. The local spot in town. That well, we just got done skating at the park I usually skate at. It's called Serenity Skate Park. It's in Lake Elsinore. Now we are about to go to 8-Bit. It's like a brewery town that I'm like hooked up by, just like more or less just homies with everyone that like runs it, and yeah, go get good food and beer. That's what I usually do too, dude. Like after like I get done here, it's like nowhere has light, so I get my skating in and then I go settle down with a brew and some good food. Nice environment there. Show. Oh shit. I'm all like gonna fuck up getting filmed, rolling a spliff. Total fucking beanie hair.
Look at the like Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's usually not this green out here, dude. I wonder if any of the homies are working. I'm here way too much. It's hard not to be. They're gonna have like a whole arcade in here and shit, like, cause 8-bit, you know, is like a video game or whatever. And yeah, dude, they're gonna fucking have a whole arcade. I can't wait for that. Homies are here on a lunch break. That's sick. It's clutch. No one else is here?
Doggy?
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Good, how are you? Chilling.
Yeah. Marietta?
What up, how are you? Yeah, I'll do a Mario Tart, please.
Mario Tart?
Yeah, it's the best one, I swear. It's like kombucha, but with alcohol.
Maybe turn it so I can see the little dude on it, and then there you go.
So
What is that?
good. This is a sour beer. Never really been a fan of them, but this one has like the best taste. It's like kombucha, but it gives you a little buzz. Makes your tummy warm. So good. Dude, we are fruit.
R-O-O-T.
Has anyone skated to this? Yep. Thank you. Look how good that looks, dude.
Pretty good, thank you.
Oh, I can't even get my fork out. Where is it? Give it that nice stir. Mm.
You doing all right over there, man? Yeah? Oh, excuse me.
So good. Huh.
Be a little bit less of a portion.
Thank you.
Any specific dipping sauce? I did a house ketchup and
Fuck yeah, Jeff. Thank you.
See ya. Have a good one.
We out. Yeah. Fuck. I'm so fucking stoned right now. I don't know, that's Marietta. No, I can't like, yeah, I don't know. Fuck you, Jordan, you fucking piece of shit, dude. That was a little glimpse of Marietta. Pretty random place, but I fucking love it, so that's all it. Fuck. Fuck!
Thanks for coming out. You had it. You were nailing it. Those shades on.
Thanks for visiting Marietta, folks. It's nothing, but it's something. Straight up. It's my town.
So I'm Chase Webb, and you're watching Dabble.
I'm Chase Webb, and you're watching Dabble. Woo!